Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here with a really funny story. Oh, forgot to change my glasses. Okay, so I was going through a list of things that I needed to do tonight with my husband, and I'm like, hey, help me out with this stuff. And one of the things on my list was that I needed to schedule a colonoscopy. Yay for me! So exciting. Um, because of my family history, not my own, but my family history, I have to go every 5 years instead of every 10. So lucky me. And so I was like, oh, I wonder if I can schedule that online. So my husband sitting next to me, he thinks it would be funny to say this. Hey Siri, who do I call to get my butt checked? And I apologize to anyone whose phone just went off and answered that question. I'm so sorry. Forgot to warn you. Sorry, Apple users. And sure enough, Siri answered, but because of the way he phrased that, it wasn't. But anyway, I knew which doctor I needed to go to. Not a witch doctor, just WHICH, not WITCH. All right, I'm just being ridiculous now. So I knew which GI doctor to go to, and yeah, sure enough, I could schedule online. And so, lucky me, that's coming up. But did I seriously do that? All right, sorry about that. So, tomorrow will be more serious. It'll be a Saturday serious share. My finished objects. Okay, let me talk about this. When I sat down and did this, it was really fast. IVB Creates is still looking for more people to do this pattern. Let me make sure it's facing you the right way. I don't know if you can see the butterfly or not. I love the colors. She said bright colors, but I think that the butterfly gets lost in the variegated color. So I will probably do a second square for her. If you're interested. I don't know. Is it better this way? Yeah, I'm going to try to get a picture where you can see that there's actually a butterfly right there. It's at an angle. Jen's Hobby Nook, Double in Jen. This is her pickle. Before I finished it, I wanted to show you what I was stuffing it with. I think it's kind of funny. I'm going to use some of this fleece and then some polyfill, but since it's for her and not for an animal. But I thought this completely looks like the inside of a cucumber. So this is fleece that I got from another yarn Shannon that she gifted me. Well, in downsizing, I was the recipient of a lot of stuff. Fleece, lots of fleece material. Again, I know there's another name for this, but I can't think of what it is. But it's polyester, basically. But I thought that's perfect for the inside of a pickle. So that'll be like around the outside there. But that's what her pickle looks like. So I'm going to do a semi shout out here for these 4 channels. So IVB Creates. She is looking for more people to do a 12-inch by 12-inch butterfly square. That's her pattern. Again, I'm going to have to do a second one. I'll send her both, but so that you can actually see the butterfly. The yarn, as gorgeous as it is, it kind of took away from the pattern, which was very unfortunate. So I will try again. But I figured out my gauge and all that I had to hook size down a half size. So that's not too bad for me. So one hook size to get the right size. Anyway, so IVB Creates, Jen's Hobby Nook, and then I'm going to be making another pickle for Diana D Loves Yarn and Paula Mint, MYNT. So I will be listing all those channels. Both Diana and Paula are trying to get to their 500 subscribers, so check them out. IVB Creates is so creative and has so many things. But like I said, she's looking for more people to make the 12 inches, not 12 feet, 12 inches by 12 inches or 1 foot squares with her pattern, and then send them to her. And because she would like a blanket. I think that's the goal. I think she's trying to get 20. So a blanket of her butterflies in different yarns and from different people. So I believe she said the other day she's still looking for 10. So, and I don't know that counted mine, because even though I committed to it, I hadn't mentioned anything to her recently because it'd been on the back burner. But so yeah, I'll try to find a video where she talks about the butterfly pattern so that you guys can check it out. Diana D Loves Yarn is actually where I found out about that. And I think it was a live where Diana and Paula were together. So that's my shout out. You got 4 channels. They'll be listed below. Again, this is my own pickle pattern. It's really a stitch pattern that is a rectangle, and then I just sew it. I did do a tutorial on it, different yarn, because you know how chenille is. I'm going to show you. Look. So that's the very first end, and that's why people don't love chenille for wearables, for example, because it does shed. But for stuffies, this thing is so soft. It's great. So I believe that is everything. And yeah, hopefully I didn't set your Siri off. And, get your butt checked when you need to get your butt checked. Sorry, that's kind of crude, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Oh, I got to put on my hat and my glasses. Where's my glasses? Where are my glasses? Thought they were right here. I keep losing stuff. There. Okay, here we go. So we match, Mima. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? No, I'm doing the wrapper hat there. Okay. Hugs from Mima. She lost her hair. I almost sewed it on backwards. Her hair and her hat. All right. Hugs from Mima Potato Head now that she's back together. Hugs from me. Whatever kind of hug you need. And remember, you matter and kindness matters. I hope to see you again. Bye.